Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick 9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about I Love Lucy. And I'm going to tell you about this pretty cool actor and his secret. One that you may not have known, especially and even if you're a big fan of I Love Lucy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have done that already, I really do appreciate it. It's a free and amazing, super important, impactful way that you can support the channel. So let's get right to it. First, we're going to talk about this actor. His name was Paul Dubov, and I'll tell you a little bit about him from this episode. In fact, his first appearance on I Love Lucy was in an episode called The Handcuffs. You may have seen this if you are a fan. It's one of my favorites. It came out October 6, 1952. Now in this one, Lucy puts a pair of handcuffs on Ricky to persuade him to stay home with her and not go to work. Now, unfortunately, these handcuffs that Lucy borrowed, they turn out to be not Fred's gimmick handcuffs, but they turn out to be real ones. And it's super hard for them to get off. In fact, Ricky has to go on a show, and he's handcuffed to Lucy, and this amazing, hilarious scene happens. But before that, we meet Paul Dubov, and he's playing the character of Jerry. Now, Jerry was originally played by the main man, Jerry Hausner, but he couldn't play it for this episode, so we have Paul Dubov in this one. Now, let me know if you remember this episode and this scene. This is super important because Paul acts very uniquely in this episode. He's kind of tall and lanky and is kind of hunched over most of the time during this scene. And he has kind of a higher pitched voice. And when we see him in the next episode that I'll talk about, his character is completely different. His stance, his gait, the way he walks, his accent completely changes. And it's a testament to all of these actors and how talented they really are. Now, even if you're a huge fan of I Love Lucy, I know a lot of fans have not seen many episodes of the Lucy Desi Comedy Hour. Now, that is what it's sometimes called, but it is in fact also technically the I Love Lucy season 7, 8, and 9, but it's the hour-long episodes. There's only 13 of them, and the final one came out April 1st, 1960. Isn't that crazy? Almost 9 years after the first I Love Lucy episode, and it's called Lucy Meets the Mustache. Now in this one, we see Lucy meet Edie Addams and her husband, Ernie Kovacs, and they get together with the Ricardos and the Mertzes, and there's this whole plot about a show and Ricky feeling that he is no longer important in the Hollywood scene and that he wants to seem popular again. Now we see that Ernie Kovacs has a chauffeur whose name is Crandall, and this man is also played by Paul Dubov, which is crazy because I can tell you I've watched both episodes thousands of times and I never ever knew that this was the same guy. What's crazy, as I mentioned, is that he looks completely different. I mean, I would never associate these two men to be the same guy. I guess now that I know, I can say, okay, I could see that it's the same guy, but it's not super apparent. The mustache completely throws it off. He's standing very straight, very different from his quote-unquote Jerry agent character in the Handcuffs episode. And he has this strong British accent, which sounds amazingly real. It threw me off where I thought it was a completely different person. But no, this is Paul Dubov, who was born in Chicago, Illinois, and passed away in 1979. Now, have you noticed that both of these guys are the same person? I would love to know your thoughts down below. I love making videos like this because it's always a surprise, especially for big fans, to find out when actors play dual characters like this. It's so awesome. We'll see you all next time. Don't forget to browse my channel, over 1,700 videos for you to enjoy, and Patreon is a great way for you to contribute and get exclusive things for my Patreon page. Links are in the description. We'll see you all next time, and don't forget, everyone, be hopeful. A really big thank you to all my Diamond tier patrons: Jerry D, Stacy L, Scott R, Citizen Kane 359, Jennifer P, David D, Kevin K, Sally N, and Vito L. If you want to be on this list or receive exclusives as a great way to support the channel, visit my Patreon description below. Thank you.